My husband tells everyone I sit at home and do nothing, while he carries the weight of our world. He just applied for a high-level VP position at a tech startup, not knowing I'm the founder and CEO. Okay, let's back up. I've been married to Mark for 5 years. When I started Aura in our guest bedroom 3 years ago, he laughed. He literally called it my little Etsy project, even after I secured my first round of seed funding. I decided right then to keep the scale of my success to myself. Why? Because every time I tried to talk about my growth, he'd interrupt to complain about his real corporate job. Eventually, I just stopped sharing. I let him believe I was just freelancing or playing on the computer, while I was actually building a multi-million-dollar empire from a co-working space downtown. For the last year, the disrespect has reached a boiling point. At dinner parties, he'll pat my hand and say, "It's so cute that Shangbo has her little hobbies to keep her busy while I'm out bringing home the bacon." The audacity, right? Meanwhile, I'm paying 70% of our mortgage through a shared account he thinks is mostly his. Last month, Mark got laid off. He was devastated, but mostly his ego was bruised. He started hunting for prestigious roles and kept talking about this under-the-radar unicorn startup called Aura. He told me, "Shangbo, this is a serious company. They only hire the best. You wouldn't understand the pressure of an interview like this." I almost choked on my coffee. Aura? My Aura? I checked my HR portal that night. Sure enough, Mark's resume was in the pile for the VP of operations. He'd even used a headhunter. I told my head of people, "Bring him in for the final round, and don't mention my name." The morning of the interview, Mark was a nervous wreck. He spent 20 minutes lecturing me on how I should tidy up the living room while he was gone because first impressions matter, even though the interview wasn't even at our house. He adjusted his tie in the mirror and said, "Wish me luck. If I get this, maybe you can finally stop pretending to work and just be a full-time wife." I just smiled and said, "Oh, I have a feeling today is going to be life-changing for both of us." I beat him to the office by 15 minutes, slipped into my blazer, and sat in the high-back chair in the main boardroom, facing the window. When Mark walked in, he was doing his alpha persona, chest out, voice deep. He started introducing himself to my COO. Then my COO said, "And finally, I'd like you to meet our founder and CEO." I spun the chair around. The color drained from his face so fast, I thought he might actually faint. His jaw didn't just drop, it hit the floor. He stammered, "Shangbo? What are you doing in the CEO's chair? Is this a joke?" I didn't break character. I looked him dead in the eye, adjusted my glasses, and said, "Mr. Feng, we've reviewed your resume. Your experience is adequate. But we're looking for someone who values partnership and understands that doing nothing at home actually looks a lot like building a company you're desperate to work for." The room was silent. Mark looked like he wanted the earth to swallow him whole. I leaned forward and asked the final question. "Tell me, Mark, how do you plan to support the vision of a woman you told to stay home and be a wife just 2 hours ago?" He couldn't answer. He walked out of the building without saying another word. Now, he's staying at his brother's place, claiming I humiliated him and trapped him. He says I was dishonest about my income and that our marriage is over because I emasculated him. So, I have to ask, am I the asshole for letting my husband apply for a job at my company just to show him exactly who's been bringing home the bacon all along? Or should I have told him the truth before he made a fool of himself?